Are you born transgender or is it a choice? There are no stupid questions.
So, this is something that I am super defensive about because of media and news and everything like that, how they portray transgender people. Transgender is how you're born. It is not a choice. My brown eyes are not a choice. Anything hereditary is not a choice. Being gay, lesbian, not a choice.
Not a choice.
Some things, though science is still trying to reach why they happen, science tells us that they happen, that it's just something that is. So anyone who says otherwise, pushing any agenda or selling you something or anything like that, it is not a choice.
There's scientific data backing this up. I mean, yeah, there's some people out there, flat earthers, that don't believe in science, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, there's scientific data backing it up. There's no theories. There's nothing. It's scientific research that people have done that have found these things out. It's just like, like Jamie was saying about even, like the eye color and the being gay or lesbian or bisexual or anything like that. None of those things are choices. It's all in the makeup of your
assembly line.
Yeah, the assembly line. I like that. That was good. Yeah, exactly. Somebody wrote, should I call you he, she, or they? So I guess they're asking what pronouns you personally identify with, but I feel like you should touch base on, like, you should probably fucking ask the person. Like, this is great, but I mean, as far as, like, other people go, touching base on.
So, let me start out by saying pronouns are very important. Labeling somebody with the wrong pronoun can ruin their day. It's just, like, I prefer female pronouns. I don't understand, a lot of things, but I understand some people who I've known most of my life, it might be difficult for them just to jump on the female pronoun train, but I feel like the ones who actually try and make effort and show you they care, they will try to get it right. Now, I also understand that what you're presented with in any given day, what you physically see, you have to train your brain to do things correctly.
Yes.
So if you're just saying a pronoun because that's what you saw, I'm not saying you're going to be wrong. I'm just saying you could be wrong.
Yeah, if you don't know, you should ask. I mean, I'm not saying ask every person you see, just the people that you know are dealing with those kind of things, like transition, talking about transitioning, things like that. You should definitely, no one's going to get mad at you for asking what pronouns they prefer. So don't think that they're going to. I don't see why anybody would get mad about that. I feel like every trans person on the planet would feel better if you were to just ask them politely what pronouns they prefer rather than just assuming and then possibly calling them the wrong pronoun and them really getting upset. They might not even show you they're upset, but it'll probably ruin their day.
Mm-hmm. So, if you can, address somebody's correct pronoun, please. It's gonna make it
makes a little difference.
But it's just that little bit of difference helps tremendously. As a trans person, I can be pretty forgiving when people misgender me, but not all trans people are as forgiving. And as we discussed earlier with gender dysphoria, sometimes it is a trigger for them to be misgendered. So with that thought, I also understand when you misgender on purpose.
Yeah.
There's
been instances, even recently, that Jamie's been misgendered. One of those places being at work, and Jamie came home and was tore up for the rest of the day. And it was just kind of a fucked up situation. So, just don't, just be cautious about it, please. Oh, and as far as, like you were saying about, people, training your brain. I've known Jamie for 12 years, and I'll be the first to admit I'm not perfect, especially in the beginning of this when it came to pronouns. Jamie is very forgiving, and I'm very lucky about that. Whenever Jamie decided to, transition, it was hard. I've known Jamie, like I said, for 12 years, and I've always referred to Jamie as a he before, and so it did take a lot of practice. But I mean, you'll get there. It's just you have to just remember, and even if you catch yourself, bro or dude or whatever that not necessarily Jamie but anybody else could take offense to, if you immediately recognize that and you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way, then that's fine too. Just own up for making it's just an accident. Nobody's asking you to be perfect when it comes to that. Just the effort means a lot. I know that the effort means a lot to Jamie. So. Does your voice change because of the transition? And I don't know, like hormones or... That's... Okay. I think that's some people who aren't familiar with people who transition. Does your voice automatically change from like hormones and stuff? Which no, they don't.
No. So the voice I'm speaking to you with right now, this is work. This is me putting in work to have something closer to what...
A feminine voice.
Yeah, it still sounds like a little boy, but it's fine.
There's a lot... I have a weird, deep voice for a girl.
Yeah.
But I don't speak with my chest.
Yeah.
I don't hear it. My chest doesn't rattle when I talk. Most men's do. If you're a dude, put your hand on your chest and talk. Because men typically talk from their chest, where girls typically talk out of their throat, and it's like feathery, but they don't, like, it's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Even though I have kind of a deep voice.
So, basically, the hormones did not change my voice. I don't know how else to present that. I had to...
Voice lessons.
You have to,
That's one of the bigger points of transitioning. I would recommend people definitely go through the counseling, and there's the Trans Institute that Jamie happens to go through, that they offer like etiquette classes and voice lessons and all this kind of stuff. It's great, and it's really great counseling, and the counselor's amazing. She's so sweet.
It's always a progress. Like every night, I don't do it every night, but I'm supposed to just, like, you probably seen me doing it if you've been paying attention, but I sit there and I'm like, up, 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 and I keep going higher. Keep going higher and higher until I feel...
You're talking out of your throat.
Until I feel it in my throat, the muscle that controls the swallow, pretty much. If it stops me from breathing, I am out of range. That's basically the best way to describe that. But if I talk to you like this...
That startled the shit out of me! Whoa! I was not expecting that.
I won't do that anymore.
That startled the shit out of me. I was not expecting that.
By the way, I talk like that at work all the time, and it bugs the crap out of me.
Yeah. You shouldn't be talking like that. You should keep practicing.
Up.
Yeah.
Up. 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 But I will say, doing these voice lessons and everything, it has helped immensely with me singing.
Yeah.
My range singing has gotten crazy. But I still can't sing in this voice. But I will say my falsetto, I nail it pretty good. So I hope that answers your question.
So come to karaoke night with us.
Yeah.